Yes, the results just not coming our way at the moment. 2 quality performances against top 4 sides, but 2 losses. Jeppy, 7-point defeat to the Bombers, another second half fade out, a bit disappointing.
Yeah, look, it's a little bit concerning. We did have a few key injuries, no Scott Selwood, no Luke Shuey, etc, and we did come off the 6-day break against a really tough and bruising encounter against the Hawks. But I don't think we can use that as an excuse, and we still haven't beaten a team in the top 8, and that's the 5th loss that we've had at Patterson Stadium for the whole season. That's just probably not good enough if you're trying to win a flag.
It was certainly the most talked about topic coming from Thursday night's game. Many West Coast supporters booing Brownlow medalist and Essendon captain Jobe Watson. Of course, this all came to light after his recent admission on the Fox show On the Couch, where he admitted to taking AOD 9604. Jeppy, thoughts?
Well, look, I think it's divided many footy fans, whether as, you pay your ticket to go to the ground, you should be able to support or boo or jeer or sledge however you like. You've paid your money. But look, I like the way Bo Waters talked about it during the press conference this week. He had a really good take on it.
After probably his 15th touch, I was going to ask him to stop because it seemed like it was making him play better.
Yeah, Watson did rise above the controversy on the night, played a good game, but will all professional athletes act in the same manner? We ran a few tests around the club, and the results were very surprising.
Yeah.
They ranged a great deal.
Yeah,
Jeppy.
they did range a great deal. Look, some players seem to be really, really affected by it. They let it get inside their head, and then there was some even taking it in good jest. There were a couple, though, that were just flat out confused with what was going on.
Yeah,
so,
Will Schofield on the podcast, definitely one of those.
Definitely.
How'd you find the experience?
Should I speak?
But there were a couple of people who were definitely affected by the booing. We found that. So I guess it proves that it was in the West Coast fans' best interest to try and put the player off their game. These results are 100% legit. Congratulations to Simon Tunbridge. Obviously, massive achievement to play your first game for the West Coast Eagles. Against the Bombers, Jeppy?
Yeah, look, he unfortunately started as a sub and he wasn't given a great amount of opportunity on the ground. He came on early in the 4th quarter but only had the 2 touches. But look, it's a great learning experience for him and it rewards the hard work that he's put in since he returned home from GWS last season.
Absolutely. From Dongara, same place as Jaeger O'Meara, possible rising star of 2013.
Yep.
He got asked of why so many footballers seem to be coming out of this small country town.
I don't know, I guess nothing else is really up there, so all you do is play footy, so I guess that's why, yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, I thought Matty Priddis was easily our best player on the night, had 33 touches, 13 contested and 9 clearances. Probably kicked the best goal of his career as well, too.
He actually got the AFL coaches' top vote for the game, even though everybody thought Jobe Watson's game was amazing.
Have some Jobe.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much.
Excellent to see these 2 blokes stand up with the reward they're given now. Brad Dalziel and Mark Hutchings love their games in the midfield.
Hutchie's been great. I mean, he's had 24 disposals and 4 tackles, and he's an absolute dream team goldmine. He's only played a handful of games for St Kilda before he came across to play for us, but aren't we happy we take him? He just loves winning the hard ball.
Dunny, Brad Dalziel, 24 touches, 8 marks, and a couple of sausage rolls. Probably the best goal celebrator in the team, mind you.
Yep.
Have a look for that.
Yep.
Justin Longmuir said on the radio during the week that he's probably been robbed about 15 to 20 games in the last 3 years for the West Coast side based on his Waffles form. So it's great to see him get the reward. He's only ever played 4 games straight for West Coast. So let's hope he strings another 9 together. It'd be interesting to see where he goes from there.
I agree.
Good player to see on top of his game. Andrew Gaff had a ton of it in these last 2 weeks. And, he's producing at the level that we know he's capable at.
Yeah, look, opposition coaches have obviously begun to know how dangerous he is on that left foot. He gets the ball heading inside 50 and it's almost a lock that he's going to find a target. He's such an elite user of the ball. But I reckon look for Woosha to kind of swing him into the midfield, play a little bit more inside, try and break that tag that he's been struggling with during the early parts of the season. So it'll be interesting to see if he does that.
Great player, but easily the strangest habit before he runs out onto the ground. I will never get over this.
Yeah.
For some reason before the game and the warm-up and everything, my eyes get a little bit dry. So I have this rule where I've got to rinse my eyes out with water 3 times before I go out in the field. So I don't know why I do it, but I feel like if I don't do it, I'll have a bad game.
Now, everyone likes to have a bit of fun trying to pick the first goal kicker. It's good entertainment on grand final day. Now, Josh Kennedy got given the stat that I think he's kicked the first goal 7 times this year, so he's going in heavy favourite. Listen to what the commentary said after he kicked the first goal.
I think Cameron Ling picked him to be first goal. Well done, Lingy.
Thanks, mate. I plucked that one out of nowhere, but I'm going to claim it.
Yeah, nice one, Lingy. I have no idea where he's plucked that from. Maybe the top of the betting charts. It's not a very gutsy call to be making on national television. It's about as gutsy as saying Nick Nat's going to win the first hit out. So, lift your form, Lingy.
Whack! Defender Ash Smith definitely impressing members of the AFL commentary team, but not for his blistering form off halfback. It's for his salad and getting plenty of recognition.
No, that's right. BT has the biggest fascination with it in the whole world. But Dwayne Russell did come up with a cracker last season. So let's have a listen to these quotes.
And now, out of all of this, Smith gets an opportunity. Unusual hairstyle. Got the left flap hanging out the left side of the scone.
Off line to the right-hand side. Unusual sort of do on it. It's got the that's the hipster top with a little bit of curl off to the side. Yeah, that's the hipster hairdo.
Ashley Smith going with that happy goth look with the hair.
Pretty happy with all the press I've been getting lately on the hairstyle. I think BT's had a couple of goes at it, and Dwayne Russell had a go a couple of years ago. Called me happy goth. Not sure how that goes, but I'm happy to go with it. And yeah, BT's all over at the moment. I think he might change his hairstyle to something like mine soon. So happy to be setting a trend out there. Yeah.
Magic moment time, Darling's goal, volley in midair, didn't get nominated once again for goal of the round, bit stiff, but this bloke's highlight reel for such a young bloke is impressive, and that's normally a sign that there are bigger and better things to come. Only racked up 50 games so
Let's
far.
hope so. My magic moment, we're going to have a look in the Essendon coaching box as they go all high-tech stealth on trying to stop us from being able to view their matchups. They're sticking a bit of white paper up with masking tape in the box to stop the reflection. So, look, the Bombers outscored us by a goal in the first quarter. They must have thought they were going to have a 10-goal thumping. So, yeah, put the paper up. Weird.
Yep.
Weird.
High-tech. Pentagon, look out. Let's have a look at the teams for Saturday night's game at Amy Stadium. Ins and outs, let's have a look. Veteran wingman Andrew Embley coming into the side. Jamie Cripps. Jacob Brennan, our very own podcaster, coming in off the halfback flank. And Josh Hill. Congratulations, playing his 100th game in AFL football. The outs, Daniel Kerr, big loss, sore ribs. Simon Tunbridge, the omission, as we spoke about him earlier. Sam Butler's going to miss with a sore back, and Ash Smith has done a calf. Big game against the Crows, Jeppy. Match winner time, we spoke about him earlier in the program, but I'm going to lock in Mark Hutchings. He's averaging 20 disposals a game and 5 tackles. It's tipped to be a bit of rain this Saturday in Adelaide. I think he's going to get the job running with Dangerfield. It's a bit of a punt, but I think he is a genuine superstar of the competition. He needs to be stopped, and he loves the slot too. So whack Mark Hutchings on him. Loves winning a hard footy and getting down and dirty, and I think he will negate and collect a ton of ball.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Mine's a little different. I'm going a little bit out of left field. My match winner is the new Hawkeye system that's been brought in to help the goal review system, which needs all the help it can get. So this is going to allow the umpires or the umpire in control of the video to sit down and have a look at simultaneous bits of vision from different angles at the same time. So hopefully, instead of cutting to 3 different separate replays, they can actually match them up and we can have a much, much more efficient goal review system.
It is coming in this round, but they're not using it officially, but it is good that they're getting that technology and will improve. Eagle Vision this Sunday at 4 p.m. Did you miss Tom Roach?
No, not really.
Sweet. Now, everyone likes to have a bit of fun trying to pick out the first goal kicker. It's great. It's very popular. Now, everyone tries to have a bit of fun when trying... Now, everyone likes... Now, everyone likes to have a bit of fun trying to kick...
They don't like to kick it, they like to pick it.
Yeah. Now, everyone likes to have a bit of fun trying to kick the...
Lift your form!